Hey, it's Mac. Welcome to Holistic Health Talk. Hey, today we got a couple of guests here, and we're going to be talking about. I didn't tell y'all, I have an eye protocol that I do, and I give seminars on, and I have actually a comprehensive program that I get into on the eye. But before we get into all of that, if any of you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button. And don't forget, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know anytime I have a new video coming out. Like and share always. Give me a comment. Anything that you like, or maybe something that you like to see us talk about on Holistic Health Talk. Drop that in the comments, all right? So today I'm here with Dr. Mildred Dumas and Mr. Robert, and we're going to talk to Dr. Dumas a minute. How you doing, Dr. Dumas?
I am wonderful. Thank you, Lester. Thanks for having me on your show.
All right. Why don't you talk to our guests and our viewers and get them just a little bit of background on yourself and tell them a little bit about, who you are.
Okay. I am Dr. Mildred Dumas. I am a naturopathic doctor. That means I studied herbs instead of drugs. And I started my journey with herbs under the tutelage of the late Dr. Barbara Flott. This woman was a walking health herbal encyclopedia. And I learned a lot under this lady. Started in the early 90s and developed some problems. And one of those problems was something was going on with my eyes. I was seeing the spots and the floaters. The floaters are the spots with the little tail on them. I was seeing flashes coming out of my eyes. And did I get scared then? I thought I was going blind. But I had been in the herbal classes with Dr. Flott, and she was very, very thorough. Okay. And when I started seeing the spots, the floaters, and especially the flashes, I got really, really scared, and I just knew I was going blind. So I went to see my doctor, and this was in the 60s, maybe the early 60s. I was in my early 60s when I went to see this doctor. And he said, "You're just getting old. That's a sign of aging." Well, I'm not an idiot. So I knew that was not just a sign of aging. I knew something was going on in my eyes. Now, I don't want to call the doctor an idiot. Maybe he was just uninformed, or maybe he wanted whatever was going on in my eyes to mature so he could operate on my eyes. I don't know what his problem was, but I knew something was going on in my eyes. So I was in the classes with Dr. Flott, and I told her what was going on, and she told me, about some of the herbs and what they do for the eyes. Well, I found out that one of the herbs that we had been studying was the master herb for the eyes. So,
Okay. Let me ask you something though. Did your doctor diagnose you with
no,
any kind of eye illness or disease, anything?
no, he just said you're getting old, and that's a sign of aging.
You're getting old. Okay.
Getting old, and that's a sign of aging. Why
Okay.
he didn't diagnose something, I don't know. As I said, maybe he didn't know. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Maybe he did not know.
So you were saying that you had like, did you say blurry vision or spots? Something about
I
spots
had the
or something?
spots and I had the floaters. That's the spot with
Okay.
the tail on it.
Okay.
And the flashes, like lightning was coming out of my eyes.
Lightning. Oh, yeah.
Lightning, like it was lightning and it was coming out of my eyes. Now that was really, really scary. And for him to
Wow.
tell me I was just getting old, and I'm thinking, I got to grow old with all this I got to continue living with all this happening to my eyes. And I had just gotten into the herbs, so I just thought there must be a better way. And I
Yeah.
did find a better way.
Was this happening all the time, or just on occasions when you saw those flashes? Like, I mean, was it, you said like lightning, like it was flashing in your eyes?
Constantly, yes. Every day I saw those
Wow.
flashes,
Yeah.
the floaters and the spots.
So I imagine it would probably was hard for you to read. My viewers don't know, but Mildred's a writer, and I'm sure you know you probably had trouble writing and reading then with that.
Yes, well, I had to put on my reading glasses
Okay.
to in order to see,
And did that help? Did that make it better?
that helped some.
Yeah.
But my vision was still blurred with all that was going on.
And did you still have the flashes?
I did for
Oh, okay.
days.
And the spots.
The spots and the floaters, all
Oh,
of them.
okay. But you were able to read, I guess, a little, or
I could,
yeah.
yes, I could read some without the glasses, but most of the time I had to put on my reading glasses.
Oh, okay.
I learned that bilberry is the chief herb for the eyes. I ordered maybe 10 or 12 bottles of the bilberry all at once because Dr. Flood had taught us that when something is invading the body, we have to get aggressive
Okay.
and saturate the body. And this is what I did. I took 6 a day. And I don't know how long I was taking 6 a day until things started to diminish. The spots, the flashes. The flashes went away first. Then the others were diminishing. Now I could see those every now and then. And there's a certain way you hold your eyes out in front of you and just look straight ahead, and you can see if there are any floaters or any spots. And after I learned that bilberry was the chief herb, I kept taking those herbs. Now, Barbara Flott was very thorough. She brought in experts all the time.
Yeah.
And so she brought in an iridologist.
Okay.
And after the class, I told him what was going on with my eyes. And he looked at my eyes and he said he did see a lesion. Now, a lesion is a black spot in the eyes, and that's a procedure that we do. We look in the eyes to see what might be going on in the body. And at the point, all of the organs of the body and all of the parts of the body are shown in the eyes. And we read it like a clock. The brain, the head, what's going on is at 12 o'clock. Anything that's going on in the feet, the legs, is at 6 o'clock. That's how we read it. So he saw something in my eyes where they are located, on the chart. And he said he did see the lesion and that something was going on, and he thought it might have been cataracts. He said,
Okay.
but keep doing what you're doing because they're going away. That means the black spot, the lesion that he saw in my eyes, was diminishing. So I knew I was on the right track. Well, I knew I was on the right track because the flashes had gone away. And that's how I got rid of the cataracts. And that was in the early 90s. And still, those cataracts have not formed in my eyes because I still take my bilberry as maintenance. So I don't have the flashes, I don't have the spots, I don't have the floaters anymore.
All right. Now let me just go back a minute. You said the a doctor or the guy, the naturopath, was this guy a iridologist?
That's right.
Okay, so for my viewers, those that don't know, an iridologist is a person that can look at the iris of the eye. Sometimes they take a special camera and take a picture of your eye. Back in the old days, like with Dr. Flott and myself, it's a special glass that you can look through, almost like a loop. Those that know about jewelry and how you
Right.
look at a piece of jewelry through a loop, then they would take something similar to that and they would put it up to the eye and they could read the iris, what she was talking about, the top of the head and the body and all of that. It's the parts of the body that they see in the eye by looking at the iris.
Right.
So Was he a naturopath also, or do you know?
I'm not sure. He was a master iridologist. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, I know you said you started taking these herbs right away, and it sounded like it was for a period of time. Do you remember how long a time it was when you started to when it kind of started turning around the situation you was going through with the spots and the flashes?
I'd say about a month. It wasn't too long.
About a month. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And the iridologist or the master iridologist was saying that he saw that you had a sign of cataracts.
Well, he thought it was cataracts. We can't just say what's going on in the body. We just know that something is going on. And he said he thought it was cataracts, but they were diminishing.
Okay, so it was possibly cataracts.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. So, anything else you'd like to add or
You know,
talk about as far as the herbs that you used to help turn around? Did you just use herbs, or was some diet change involved, or was some kind of exercise or something like that involved also, Dr. Dumas?
I did change my diet. I stopped eating the red meats and the white rice and all that, those things. And
So the beef, and
no beef, no
yeah,
pork
no
now,
beef, no cow. Like
no cow, no pig.
we like to say here on Holistic Health Talk, not a moo.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, not a move.
we don't eat
No,
no parts of the cow. Not a
that's
moo,
true.
baby. Not a moo.
As while studying the herbs, I learned about diet too and what the different foods do in the body.
Okay.
So I stopped eating those things, the parasites and all. We learned about all that. And another Bilberry story. Let me tell you this. I woke up one morning. This was about 2 months. Now that Bilberry story happened about 29 years ago. Okay,
Okay.
and I still don't have those cataracts because the Bilberry is keeping them away. We practice prevention, and this is what I do. Take the herbs so diseases will not enter my body. Prevention
The-
is much better than trying to get rid of the disease once it has attacked the body.
right.
Okay, but let me tell you another Bilberry story. I woke up one morning. I always read my Bible first, then I play my games on my iPad. So I was playing my games, and all of a sudden, my vision diminished. And I'm saying, what's going on? 1 second, I was seeing really good, and another second, I was barely seeing, and I felt a tension in my right eye. So I covered my left eye, and I was totally blind in my right eye.
Wow.
Totally blind. I didn't freak out. I went to my kitchen where I keep my herbs so I can see them every morning and take them throughout the day.
Okay.
And I took 3 Bilberry. I went back to bed, closed my eyes. I might have taken a short nap. When I opened my eyes, my vision was back.
Okay.
Back.
So you said Bilberry, they were like in capsule form, tablet
No,
form.
it's in a little pill. Little
Okay. So
pill.
little capsule form.
No
Yep.
capsule. Uh, a pill.
Okay. In pill
Hmm.
form, you
Hmm.
took three Bilberry.
I took 3 Bilberries all at
Okay.
once, and my vision was back.
And was
Okay,
that
that's the
with
Bill
Nature Sunshine products?
Nature Sunshine product that I've been taking all these years.
Okay.
Okay, and then of course, I for maintenance. Now I take the Bilberry for maintenance since I have the problem under control. I just do the maintenance and the prevention. Okay, to keep all those things from happening to my eyes again.
You were talking about how your vision, when you woke up one morning and all of a sudden your vision was gone when you was on your
In my
tablet.
in my right eye.
You was on your tablet and all of a sudden your vision just was gone. Did you
Yes.
kind of find out what that was or what happened or
I
what?
really don't know what happened. And since my eyesight came back, I said, okay, I don't know what happened. Something, well, I learned in the class that a parasite could walk across the eyes and that could cause temporary blindness.
Okay.
I have no idea, but I do the parasite cleanses maybe 2, 3 times a year to make sure, get them out of the body.
Okay.
But I'm not sure, and I don't know what else might have caused that. But since my vision came back, and I have not had any more problems, I'm just fine with my bilberry.
All right. Good. Good. I think I may have to start taking Bilberry. Well, actually, I do sometimes. At one time, I was taking Perfect Eyes. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Perfect Eyes, as my viewers know, Max Herb Shop is also a distributor of Nature's Sunshine products, and Perfect Eyes is one of their products, the same as the one Dr. Dumas was talking about. Bilberry is one of their products. So I was taking that, and actually, it was because, like I was talking about earlier, I used to wake up in the morning and my eyes, my vision was like blurry. It was
Mm-hmm.
real blurry, and well, I did my research, did a little research, and I found out that it was a side effect from the TBI that I have.
From the what?
That's telling a little bit about me more. My viewers don't know, but I was in the military, and I'm right now I'm a veteran, disabled veteran, and I
Hmm.
have what they call traumatic brain injury, and
Oh.
that's when, like, I was in a car accident, a couple of them, a few of them. Anytime that you have concussion, or anytime you have a bang to your head, that kind of rattles your brain, and
Hmm.
sometimes it gets pretty serious, because during some of the auto accidents I was in, I did go unconscious maybe twice, and it was
Oh.
maybe like maybe around 30 seconds or something, and that's just me trying to guess the time. But I actually felt myself going out one time, and the person I was in the car with called over to me, Mac, Mac, and I kind of slipped. I was slipping out, and I kind of brought myself back, seemed like. But yeah,
Wow.
that's one of the uh, side effects of TBI is blurriness, blurry vision. And in the morning, I used to have it real bad. I go in the kitchen, and my eyes just seem like it's like I'm in the twilight zone or something.
Wow.
It's so blurry, and then I couldn't stand bright light, and that's actually part of it too. You know, having TBI, real bright lights that bother my eye. So
Mhm.
I did start taking Perfect Eyes at one point, and somewhat like Dr. Dumas, I can't say when this happened. This probably may have been a couple of years ago, but I just started taking that product because I know it has a lot of good nutrients in it for the eye. Okay, Xanathan, if I'm saying it right now, right off, and I know lutein, and there's some others in there. It's a real good product. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring up a picture of it and show y'all a
Okay.
picture of the Perfect Eyes and the Bilberry that we have at Max Herb Shop.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, yeah. So I use that product off and on. I say I took it straight for about a good 1 to 2 months. I took it because I also have an eye protocol that I do in the morning. It's a kind of a hydrotherapy protocol, and I'm not going to get into that now, but it'll be in a video to come soon. My viewers will be able to see that. So I just wanted to add that and talk about that since we were talking about the eyes, Dr. Dumas.
Okay.
Something that's kind of uh, close to me, and why I kind of got into doing seminars and some real comprehensive protocols with the eye that can take away anything from tired, burning eyes all the way to macular degeneration and
Hmm.
blindness, like Dr. Dumas said, because you
Okay.
can't have macular degeneration and go blind. So I just wanted to add that. We have Mr. Robert here. We're going to bring him in.
I probably should start with my going to the doctor.
Okay.
I was beginning to see some spots and floaters and clouds and I need extra magnifying to to read.
Okay.
And
I
I
can
thought, well, maybe I
understand
just
that.
need my glasses changed and
Okay. Well, I
everything
don't
will go
like to
away.
wear glasses, but yeah, I can
Yeah, I
see
need.
it. This is my magnifying glass. I refuse to put on a pair of reading glasses. Okay.
Well, I have some reading glasses sometimes to go with the magnifying glass. But anyway,
Okay.
after going to the doctor, he didn't say much. He examined my eyes and said, I need to have you talk to our eye disease specialist.
Okay.
And I thought, and I had visions of, okay, the white cane, the seeing eye dog, who's going to drive you around.
Wow.
So I had an appointment with this lady, kind of a nonsense lady. She said, "Well, I'll need to see you after she examined me. She said, I'll need to see you every 3 months." And she didn't say much. And I mentioned it to Miss Dumas, who is also known as the herb lady.
Okay.
I mentioned it to her, and she said, "Well, maybe you should try taking the bilberry before you during the 3 months while you're waiting to see her." So I started taking the bilberry twice a day, maybe 3 times a day.
Okay.
And for about 3 months. So after 3 months, I returned from my appointment, and she said something a little strange. She says, this is my second visit to her.
Okay.
She says, "Are you taking something?" And I said, I gave her the political response of not quite answering and changing the conversation around.
Okay.
And she went on about her business and started doing what she was going to do. And she said, "Well, I'll see you again in 3 months." She was kind of annoyed, as if she was looking forward to doing some surgery, and I didn't give her the right responses.
Okay.
So she said she'll see me again in 3 months.
Okay. Now, just remind us. You said that you was seeing spots or something. What was it that was going on?
Oh, I was seeing spots and floaters, and it seemed like a cloud was coming, and then I need extra magnifying to read.
Okay, a lot of magnification, clouds in your eyes, and
Yes, and so she said, "Are you taking something?" I didn't admit to taking the bilberry.
Okay.
Because she said, "Well, I'll see you in 3 months," and she acted like actually looking forward to surgery, but it's not going to happen. So she started putting her tools away and slamming drawers and slamming cabinets as if she were mad. And then she said, I'll see you in 3 more months."
Okay.
She was not ready to give up yet.
Wow.
So she's going to see me in 3 more months. So I continued taking the bilberry during that time.
Okay.
I returned in 3 months for more testing.
Okay.
And then she surprised me by smiling for the first time.
Oh wow.
She said, "You're fine." What? "You're fine." And I realized that some of those things had not been happening quite as much.
Yeah.
But Sarah, she said, she was reluctant to release me. She wants to see me again in 7 months.
Okay, to make sure.
That would be in March of next year.
Okay, wow.
So what I'm going to do is continue taking the bilberry until that time to see her again. And then I'll know what's happening. In the meantime, my eyes seem to be getting better, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see the spots, and
No
The
cloud?
floaters, once in a while, one will float by as if he's lost.
One cloud or so, you said?
There's a little bit of a dark cloud, and it seems to be lifting actually.
Okay, wow.
So I'm going to stay with the Bilberry
I hear
and
you.
disappoint the technician, the
Wow.
doctor.
I heard that.
She wants to operate so badly.
Oh, she had talked about that, huh? Possibly I have to do operation, huh?
But I was surprised that she was smiling and saying I was fine. And I realized, well, maybe I am fine. I don't have the same issues, it seems.
Yeah.
But she wants to see me in 7 more months.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
So you don't have to use the magnifying glass as much with your reading glasses. Is that true too?
Right. I
Okay.
don't.
Good.
Not as much.
Man, what a testimony. Yeah, we're gonna have to send you. I think Dr. Dumas may have already, but if she don't, send you the protocol we have at Holistic Health Talk that I do on my eyes. It's a hydrotherapy.
Oh, really?
Protocol. Yeah, I do it. I used to do it every morning, but I've gotten way down the line from it. On occasion I may do it here and there, but when I started, I did it for like at least 3 to 4 months straight, maybe even 5. And it's
But you don't have too much trouble with your eyes, do you?
a little. It's like a real short protocol that you do with hydrotherapy. A lot of people don't know and understand, just like the muscles on your arm and the muscles in your leg and your brain, because it's a muscle too. You need to exercise it, and it's things as far as like moving your eyes up and down, side to side, things like that. And I'll send you the protocol. And if Dr. Dumas don't have it, I can send her it too. But that's just something I think will enhance what you're doing by taking the Bilberry.
Oh, okay. I think that would be great.
All right. So anything you'd like to say in closing, Dr. Dumas?
Well, I want to issue a short disclaimer. This is what happened with my eyes and Mr. Jones's eyes. I'm not going to say that Bilberry is a cure-all for the eyes. I can't say that what might happen with anyone else taking the Bilberry, but these are true stories that we are telling you what happened to us. All right?
Okay, yeah, just for my viewers, I'll have a disclaimer in the description area. Also, I'll have some links to some of these products that they're talking about, since me and Dr. Dumas are distributors with Nature's Sunshine Products. You all know that's Max Herb Shop. So I'll have some of that information, the stock numbers or whatever, if any of y'all want to try those. And we did not have any medical doctors here, and what Dr. Dumas, who is a naturopathic doctor, is talking about is things to give you all just general information for educational purposes. That's what we do here at Holistic Health Talk, give you information for educational purposes. She's not trying to diagnose. I'm not trying to diagnose anything. You always should check with your medical provider before starting any type of special herbal program or any program like that. Okay, so I'll have a disclaimer in the description. But we appreciate you being on the show today, Dr. Dumas. And also, Mr. Robert, anything you want to say in closing?
Thank you. No, except I've appreciated this session with you and watching the previous sessions too.
All right, we're gonna have to have you all as avid viewers. Now that you're a guest on Holistic Health Talk, it's like an unsaid thing that you have to become an avid viewer. Not to mention the subscribe button and all that other stuff. So we're gonna send you some stuff in your email in the next day or two. Hey, that's all we have today, folks. Thanks for stopping by Holistic Health Talk.